So I've got quite a long, heavy shelf here. It's 1.8 meters long, and I reckon it weighs around 20 kilos. And I want to put it up above the bed there, which is obviously an interior hollow wall. And because it's so heavy and because of where it's going to be positioned, really need to make sure that it doesn't fall down. So that's what we'll be doing in this video, making sure we use the right wall plug. And we're doing it step by step. So the first step is simply just to measure out on the shelf where I would like the shelf brackets positioned, and then sort of translate that over to the wall and mark those positions out on the wall to decide where you need to drill. I don't know if you can see that there, but basically I've marked that one, and then with the help of a spirit level, I've gone across and marked the other side where I want the other shelf bracket to be. So as I mentioned, I've got a heavy shelf going up on a hollow wall that's just plasterboard, no masonry. So we do need to make sure we choose the right fixing for that, or wall plug. And really, when it comes to putting up heavy items on hollow walls, these wall plugs here are the best in the business. They are expansion wall plugs, otherwise known as molly wall fixings. And the way that they work, it's quite simple. You drill your hole, insert one of these, and then you use this tool here to pull out this screw. And as you pull it out, the wall plug will expand inside the wall, creating a lot of tension and fixing the wall plug in place. And this one is the largest that I have. It can bear weights up to 50 kilos, so we'll be absolutely fine with this 20 kilo shelf. So now that we've selected this, we just have a quick look at the various drill bits that we have. And we need to choose the drill bit that's going to drill the correct size hole. My tip here is to verge on the side of caution. It's always better to have a hole that's too small than one that's too big, because if it's too big, this drill plug is not going to, this wall plug I should say, is not going to sit snugly inside the wall. So whereas if it's too small, you can always make your hole a little bit bigger. So we're just going to now put a drill bit inside the drill, and we're going to drill our first hole. So the expansion wall plug is now in, and I've just given it a very gentle tap at the end there, just so that the outer teeth of the plug are gripping into the wall. And now the next step is to take the screw out by a few mil, to be able to get some purchase on it with the setting tool. So I've got the setting tool in place now. I don't know if you can see, but I'm gripping the screw in between. Well, it's basically just in position, ready to be pulled out by this lever. And as I pull it out, it's going to expand inside the wall. As I said, fixing it nicely in place. So if I just pull it, I'm going to get a lot of tension, and I just continue to pull until I can't pull anymore, which is now. That now means that the wall plug has expanded inside the wall and is safely in place. Right, the first shelf bracket is now up. Same again on the other side. So exactly the same process. So the shelf is up, looking pretty sturdy. I've just put it into position now. It's not actually fixed into place, and I could actually leave it like that, but I don't want it just balancing there just because of its position. It needs to be fixed into place ideally. You never know, it might knock it when putting something up or taking something down from there. So yeah, I've basically made sure it's in the exact position that I want it by measuring either end. And now I'm going to use the same method before and just mark some points on the actual shelf itself, exactly where it is at the moment. And then I'll take the shelf off. I'll drill some very small holes to guide a couple of screws in on either end. And then I can fix it into place and can put some things on it, and I'll show you the end result. So here's the end result. The shelf's been up for a few days now, nice and solid. Got a good amount of books on there, so total weight's probably around 30 kilos now. But yeah, absolutely solid, not coming down. The whole thing took around 20 minutes. Of course, you've got a bit of cleaning up to do with the dust that comes out of the wall from drilling. But yeah, really happy with the end result. Let me know if you've got any questions. Leave some comments in the comment section below.